Hello everyone. In this session we are going to discuss about introduction to the network security from computer cryptography and network security. Security. What is the security? Security is the state of being free from danger or threat. In other words, security is the ability of the system to protect information or data and system resources with respect to confidentiality and integrity. The main objective of the cryptography security is to increase the reliability of the system by preventing breaches. The measures are taken to protect computer and their content from unauthorized use. Once the data is out of hand, people with bad intention could modify or forge your data either for amusement or for their own benefit. Cryptography can reformat and transfer our data, making it safer on its trip between computer. The technology is used on the essential of secret codes augmented by modern mathematics that protects our data in powerful ways. We have three types of different types of securities are there: computer security, network security, internet security. Computer security is generic name for the collection of tools designed to protect data to thwart hackers. Network security measures to protect data during the transmission. During transmission, if you want to protect the data, that measure will be called together as network security. And internet security. Internet security means to protect data during the transmission over collection of interconnected networks. This internet security measures to protect data during the transmission over a collection of interconnected networks. So these are the types of network security. Next one, computer security. To access security needs of an organization effectively, the manager responsible for security needs some systematic way to define the requirement for security and characterization of the approaches to satisfy those requirements. And in the computer security, as we already discussed, generic name of collection of tools designed to protect the data to thwart hackers, to ensure that only authorized personnel have access to the computer files. Only authorized person can able to access the computer files. Computer facilities have been physically protected for three reasons. So why we should protect our data? So that is for three reasons: to protect theft or damage of the hardware. In order to protect the theft or damage of the hardware, the computer is physically protected. To protect theft or damage to the information, if would take the information or anybody damage the information, in order to protect that computer security is needed. To provide the disruption of the services, the cyber security is the protection of computing system and the data that are stored or accessed. Network security. Network security measures to protect data during transmission. When the data is transmitting, that may lose due to any reasons by external factors or any errors that may lost. In order to protect the data during the transmission, network security is used, which means protection of computer network and its services from unauthorized modifications, destruction, or disclosure. Network security targets a variety of threats stop them from entering or spreading on your network. Internet security. Internet security measures to protect data during the transmission over a collection of interconnected networks. It measures the data, it controls, it is used to protect the data which is transmitting over the collection of interconnected interconnected networks. In order to protect that type of data, network security is used. This it emphasizes browser security and protects against attacks over the internet. Internet based threats, we have so many internet based threats are there. In order to protect those internet based threats, the browser security is used to protect against those attacks. Example, e-commerce websites in which the transaction happens. Key concept: data and services security requirement triad: confidentiality, integrity and availability. The key security concepts are confidentiality, integrity and availability. What is confidentiality? Confidentiality covers both confidentiality and privacy, preserving unauthorized restriction on information access and disclosure, including means for protecting personal privacy and proprietary information. The loss of confidentiality is the unauthorized disclosure of the information. If suppose for example one information is there, if the unauthorized person discloses the information, then that leads to lack of confidentiality and privacy. Next one, integrity. Integrity covers both data and system integrity. Guarding against improper information modification or destruction includes ensuring information non-repudiation and authenticity. A loss of integrity is the unauthorized modification or destruction of the information. When the data is destructed or modified by an unauthorized person, in order to guard that improper information, integrity covers that both data and system integrity. Some unauthorized person will come and destroy the data or modify the data. In order to protect that type of unauthorized modifications or the destruction, the loss of integrity is done by that unauthorized modification or destruction of the information. Availability: ensuring timely and reliably access to and use of information. A loss of availability is the disruption of access to or use of information or an information system. Authenticity: the property of being genuine and being able to be verified and trusted. Confidence in the validity of transmission or message originator. Authenticity is the property of being the genuinity and being verified and trusted. Those are all in the authenticity. Next, accountability: the security goals that generates the requirement for actions of an entity to be traced uniquely to that entity. This is about the network security, introduction to the security. Next, cryptography. What is this cryptography? Cryptography, the art or science emphasizing the principle and method of transforming an intelligible message into one that is unintelligible and then retransmitting the message back to its original form. Suppose one information is there, that is intellectual message, that everybody can able to understand that intellectual. The process of converting that intellectual message into unintellectual. Unintellectual is nothing but we could not able to understand what is that message. The process of transforming, the method of transforming an intellectual message into unintellectual message and retransmitting that message back to its original form will be called as a cryptography. And cryptography from Greek crypts, hidden, graphen, to write, is traditionally the study of means of converting information from its normal form into unintellectual format, rendering it unreadable without secret knowledge. The art of encryption. Cryptography helped ensures in important communications such as spies, military leaders, etc. In recent decades, cryptography has expanded its remit in two-way mechanisms for more than just keeping secrets. Schemes like digital signature, digital cash, for example, in widespread use by many civilians and users are not aware of it. Cryptography means the art of secret writing, the process of writing or reading secret messages or code, the art of protecting the information by transforming it into an unreadable format, that is called as ciphertext. Plain text is the normal information, ciphertext is the unreadable format, unintellectual text. Science of encoding messages so that only the sender and receiver can able to understand it. Cryptography, the crucial components in all security system, fundamental component to achieve are confidentiality, data security, authentication, non-repetition. Confidentiality. It allows only authorized users access to the data. Data integrity. Cryptography can be used to ensure that only authorized user can make the modifications. Others cannot able to do the modification. For example, bank details. Authentication. Cryptography helps to prove identities. The sender of a message cannot claim that she or he did not send it. Basic concepts of the cryptography. The cryptography, we already discussed the definition and the meaning of cryptography. Some of the basic concepts of the cryptography are plain text. Plain text, that is the original intellectual message. Ciphertext. Ciphertext is the transformer message. Cipher, an algorithm for transforming an intellectual message into one that is unintellectual by transpositioning or substitution method. Next one is key. Some critical information used by the cipher known only by the sender and the receiver. E-cipher, the process of converting plain text to ciphertext using a cipher and a key. Decipher, decode, the process of converting a ciphertext back to its original or plain text using cipher and the key. Cryptanalysis, the study of principles and methods of transforming an unintellectual message back to into intellectual message without the knowledge of the key, also called code breaking. Cryptology, both cryptography and cryptanalysis. Code, an algorithm for transforming an intelligible message into unintelligible one using the code book. Need of the cryptography. In today's world, thousands of people interact electronically every day by different means like email, ATM machines, e-commerce or cellular phones. The rapid increase of the information transmitted electrically resulted in increased reliance of cryptography. The main aim of cryptographic features designed to protect, prevent and recover from security attacks. The security attacks may either deliberately, unknowingly a particular person tries to gain the control of particular system or particular network. There are no signal machine that will support all security required. However, one particular element underlies many of the security mechanisms in use of cryptographic techniques. The top security threats are the current trend in the security threats as shown in this figure. The threats are nothing but the danger or harm that exploit the system or network in the aspects of data or services. Spyware is the piece of software that are used to gather the information from your system without your knowledge. Network security applications. What are the applications of network security? Network security may be applied in various fields as follows. Web content. Content which deals with user experience on websites. It may be text, image or video, animation, sound. Emails communication. Electronic mail communication is the effective way of communication which helps in day-to-day communication. E-commerce application. Trading over internet. A remote login. Connecting to a system from remote location through internet connection VPN. Database storage. Cloud storage, Google Drive where data is stored online. Banking transaction. Online banking activities need to be protected. These are the network security applications